Yes, guys, welcome back. It's your boy Fro with Fro Football coming at you with the review of the Barnsley game that just happened. As you know, we won this game 1-0 with a very good goal from Tammy Abraham. Initially, it looked like it was offside. Reece James came in, had acres of space, and he provided a nice cross, simple tap in, for a player of Abraham's stature. 6 goals from 7 starts in the FA Cup, which is quite impressive if you ask me. And it begs the question, why isn't he playing more? Why isn't he starting more? He's our highest scorer this season. He's got the most contributions in terms of goals. Why is he not starting? Well, that's a good question because we got Demo, we got Giroud, and if we're looking for someone who's scoring, it looks like he's our guy, right? I'm just making the case for him before I actually get into the review. I actually liked how he held the ball up. His hold-up play, something he always gets criticized for, was very good in this game. He could have had a penalty awarded for us, right? He was fouled in the box. Had this been in the Premier League with VAR, they would have definitely given it a penalty. Maybe someone else would have taken it, who knows. But I really like what I see from Tammy Abraham. He's my wallpaper. I really like what I see. Anyways, let's go to the game. So, where do I begin? It was a tough game. Very, very tough, right? I'm under no illusions that it wasn't pretty to watch. At the beginning, we started off with 3 centre backs, played our usual 3-4-2-1, and it was a bit shaky at the back, and no wonder. Like, we brought in a lot of French players in this game. Kepa came in, had a good performance. I'd say a good performance. He saved a point blank shot. And then at right wing back, we had Callum Hudson-Odoi in the beginning. It was okay, right? It was okay. Andres Christensen was he was off. Yeah, Christensen did well when he came on as a substitute in that Sheffield game, right? But in this game, he was just looking out of it. He needs to be the guy who's at the center of this back three. Otherwise, I don't see him working if he's not centrally placed. And that's a big problem because he's someone who's got a lot of European experience, but for some reason, he just looks uneasy when it comes to being on the ball. Emerson was experimented as the left center back, and to be honest, it also wasn't pretty. He shouldn't be a left center back. He should be playing as a left back or a wing back, if we're being honest, but more so a left back. I've seen him as a left back. Alonso was the left wing back, and he was awfully quiet. Right? He had a quiet game. They even took him off at halftime, brought in Reece James and Rudiger. Kurt Zuma had a good game, I'd say. It wasn't awfully eventful, but when he had to defend, he had to defend. So I would say he did pretty well. Billy Gilmore in the middle with Kante. It's been a while since they've played, right? Both of them. But I would say for both of them, in the first half, they struggled. The whole team struggled as a unit. So I'll give them that. But they still managed to make a few tight passes. There wasn't a lot of space in that first half. The second half, the game cleared when we changed things. We changed to a back 4 with 3 in the midfield. It looked like Kante was lying deeper, and that allowed for more space. Like, there was a lot more space in the midfield. So Kante had a good game, all things considered. Shoddy first half, good second half. I would say the same with Billy Gilmore, but they were more composed than the defenders that we had. In the first half, Pulisic was off. He's been off for a bit. He's been off for a minute. I don't know. Maybe it's that family problem that Tuchel was talking about that he had to solve for. That's why he wasn't playing against Sheffield. I don't know what the problem is, but he needs to sort out himself, needs to come back and reassess why we're starting him. Like, I see why he's not getting started. Hakim Ziyech, same thing as well. He's been out for some time, new manager, it's time to prove himself, but this game, he had a very, very, very tough game. There was one moment, or two, I'd say. One where he provided a through ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi, which was pretty nice. Hudson-Odoi crossed it, but it was defended. And then another time when there was a dead ball situation, he crossed the ball to Rudiger, but Rudiger hit it slightly wide. Other than that, like for a strong minute, good hour, Hakim didn't really do much. My player of the game is the person who I said at the beginning, Tammy Abraham. Amazing, amazing player. In my opinion, yes, he's got a lot to work on. Finishing, stand-up game, a whole lot. But the energy that he brought on, chasing everything, even had a defensive clearance off the line, showed good positional awareness to back off onto the line from the set piece and make sure that he got it clear, right? Like that's solid defense, right? He knew what he had to do. Dino Anjorin had a bit of an appearance. And a mate of mine actually said that in that 5 minutes he did more than Hakim Ziyech did the whole game, which is saying a lot. But yeah, I would say that we need to see more to actually judge him fairly. Reece James came on. I think he performed quite well. Um, yeah, Rudiger was okay as well. I'd give him like 6 out of 10 simply because he didn't have enough time. Had he scored that opportunity he got, maybe he would have been a young 8. Um, yeah, Kepa was good. Kepa was actually really nice. I like to see that. The opportunities that were presented to him, he made good saves, made a point blank save, so I'm very happy with that. All right, I didn't think Barnsley was going to give us that big of a challenge, but they did. Um, we won. That's all that matters in cup competitions. Now we're moving on to the next one against Sheffield United again. It's like, wow, we just played them, but we're going to play them again into the quarterfinals. We got the easier draw. Manchester United got Leicester City. Manchester City, I think, got Everton. Um, yeah, we could have really got a hard draw, but it looks like we're getting an easy route to the finals. Hopefully we beat them and go to the semi-finals. Hopefully it's played at Wembley and do the things. That's all from your boy Fro. Up Gels! Lose the color.